Greetings everyone. I guess it's not a good idea to make a video early in the morning, but I must not skip this day. Why? Because it's a special day, and you know why. Today I would like to continue my random talk about the random stuff, and recently I've been focusing too much on the degree of good luck, Odin Han, or the Odin, the blind tengri of good luck. If some guy do this, he's wishing you a good luck, or simply he's being creepy, you know. Ooh. So he's imitating the Odin. Good luck, baby, or I wish you good luck, something like that. Well, the claim that this high king, Odin Han, or the Star Lord have created a humanity is a big claim, and this conflicts with the local creator god, the Lord of the Rings. Tolkien was right that Mongols and Turkic people had a god named the Lord of the Ring, and his name is Hormasta or Usta. We worship him out of fear and out of love and respect. Why ring? What does ring symbolize? Ring symbolizes a soul. It is believed to be a house of soul. This solid ring has power to hold a spirit. This ring has power to hold a spirit if it wasn't broken. Same with this everything that has a ring, like the eyes or the mushroom rings, or the rings that exist in your pelvis, I guess. So there is a ring. There is this idea of housing the spirit. Where it comes from, I don't know. Ring looks like a hole. Who else has a hole? Imagine that there is some hole in the ground. We usually assume maybe someone is living there, in this hole, in this yama. Maybe Yama is a Hindu, this word for this god of the underworld, and Yama is a hole on a ground in a Russian language. So maybe this is the start of the idea of ring housing the spirit. It has to be a solid. So one can say the image or the seal or symbolism of the Lord of the Ring is just a ring, but it's usually ring number 1, and this is claimed to be a seal of a Genghis Khan. Today, for me, in my opinion, it's a special day. It's Genghis Khan's birthday, so I have to celebrate in the evening, I guess. Hope. So you must know that Lord Hormusta is loved and respected because he is a god of good ideas. So it can be any idea, simply it has to be a good idea. Let's go and pillage some stuff. What a good idea, something like that. Then there is this good action. Good action. If you have idea, you have to have an action, you know. And after this successful good action, you should have a good experience or good life experience or good life. So this idea of good action, good life, and good this ideas forms one simple endless knot. Yeah. So you also must know that the Lord of the Ring is the one who maintains, one who destroys, one who creates, something like that. So he is the creator, destroyer, and same time the maintainer. And he believed to have 33 followers. I guess you guys saw my, what is it, an art piece that is this depicting the 33 followers and the Lord Hormusta. This is supposed to be like a snake, this eating one's tail, something like that. So he has the 33 followers. How to describe his follower? Of course, the follower is a spirit, so there has to be a spirit, and maybe we can, this put 2 legs symbolizing the walking. But things do not, this described like this. We usually think that the follower is a human being. So how we are going to describe a human being? Human being can be a tube with a ring. Ring houses the spirit, and tube is the one that processes the nutrients and creates something called the pupa. But this is not that, this simple. We can have a ring, this ring here. We can have this tube like this. But some people like to focus on what is in the bottom, not what's in the on top. People usually focus on their these S holes and P holes and this sperm holes and stuff. So you end up having the 3 things in the bottom, and this somehow became a symbol for humanity. Let us imagine that this is a similar simple, the symbol to this. This is called a connector, one joint, something like that. It's almost the same symbol. So the follower has something hanging, these 3 things hanging in the bottom. Yeah. So let us imagine that these are the 33 followers. Everyone has this hole, the ring hole, and these things are joined together in one big line that goes down. We write our things like down. The head, the top letter, should be big and going down, something like that. And let us put a bigger ring like this. This is a big ring on very top. So you must know that when there is a God in the heavens, there has to be a king and queen on earth. The Tamerlane said, this: if there is a God in the heavens, there should be a king in the Middle Earth, something like that. So this big ring maintains, it starts something and ends something, and these followers obey it, something like that. And good ideas. Interesting question. Where comes good ideas? Why Lord Hormusta is a god of, these good ideas, good actions, and good life? There is something, this missing. This thing is something that I have mentioned in my previous video. It is clear mind. So, clear mind. You should have a clear mind. How to maintain a clear mind? Well, you can have good food, healthy food, like fish oil that promotes, this brain activity, or you can have good night's sleep. I haven't a good night's sleep yesterday. Or you can do those something called the meditation, yoga, and etc. etc. So I think there's a lots of ways you can maintain your good mind. Traditionally, good mind is called mountain and moon wisdom, or Lord Mountains, or hills. So Mongolian will teach you to have Lord Mountains. You should have Lord Mountains. It means you should have a clear mind. Lord Mountains is obviously Noyon, the Lord, and nuruu. Noyon, nuruu. You should have this, the mountains, this chain of mountains, so that you have healthy mind, something like that. This Noyon, nuruu is translated in your language as a spine. So we are teaching to have a spine. And spine, together with the skull, maintains the body. Skull maintains the body. Skull shuts down something in the body, and it starts something in the body. And the skull and his 33 followers is the symbol for the creator of humanity, the Lord of the Rings, and this etc. etc. It's the symbol for the Lord Hormusta, bones and skulls. Well, that's pretty much for today. The video is creepy, involves there's some deep creepy things, because today is a Halloween, and I would like to wish you a happy Halloween and have fun. Well, that's pretty much for today, and thanks for watching.